What is up, my fellow mobile gamers? In today's video, we got our best guide for policies in Call of Dragons. Like and subscribe for more amazing videos. Now, the policies feature is going to be through your notice board, which I believe you unlock once you reach Sacred Hall 7 or 8. Somewhere around that is when you go ahead and you will unlock this. And it's going to be this option right here, and it's basically kind of just like another research center, but more specific for certain things. So there are a few different branching paths that I'm going to suggest, certain ones that you choose over others. And then there are certain ones that you kind of want to max out before other. First one is going to be military expansion. This is one that you really want to get to 10 out of 10. You want to max this out. Just increases the amount of troops that your heroes can carry, which is very important because it means you can gather more, you can bring more resources back, and also you can do more battling when you're doing your PvE content and battling those neutral armies, or when you're going ahead and doing PvP content. The next one that's going to be extremely important, war studies. Increases hero XP gained from defeating Darklings. This is one that you want to get as high as possible. At the start of every new season, all the hero levels get reset, as well as your policies. So you always want to be leveling as fast as possible your heroes. So this is one that is very important, so that way you can get your heroes back up to the maximum level at the start of a new season. Now, there are going to be some instances where you unfortunately have to do certain ones that you may not want to. So for instance, if we go to this tier area, like the resource gathering, I had to get this to level 5 before I could go ahead and take the healthcare reforms. So there's just certain ones that are like kind of bad that you just have to level them up. But at that point, don't level them up anymore. Just do like kind of the bare minimum. This is just increasing our gathering speed for different resources, which is also another option though, because you can do a lot of gathering early on in a new season, and you do get experience points from gathering as well. But I don't really like that style. My style is more attacking those Darklings, the neutral enemies out on the battlefield. Now, when it comes to your branching paths, there's two different ones you can choose. The bottom ones are all going to be about elixir production. And elixir is what's used to heal your troops, or you can go ahead with the top one, which is your resource healing. So when you heal in this game, you can either use your elixirs or you could use your resources. Obviously, the best thing to do is never use your resources. You want to be using your resources for other things, to construct buildings, to do research, to train troops. That's why elixir in this game is extremely important. You want to do a lot of elixir buffs. Anything that's going to increase your production speed, anything that's going to increase anything that has to do with elixir, take it. The first bottom one we take, it increases our elixir production, and then this other one increases the elixir production speed at the hut. And then if we move on to the second branch, we have increases the production speed based on a percentage of our total legions. You'll see that percentage breakdown right here, 1.5. Again, this is based off a percentage of your total legions. And then once we get further down, we're going to take the ones that have to do with increasing our elixir production, never the resource one. And the other one that's going to also be very important is going to be the artifact expertise, which gives us a chance to double the arcane dust that we receive. Arcane dust is extremely important for leveling up our artifacts. Artifacts are very strong in this game, especially if you pair them up properly with the right hero. It can really turn the tide of a battle. If we move a little bit further down, we have barricades. Now, barricades is kind of an interesting one. We have improved barricades and unhindered. This is really going to depend on the kingdom you are in. You may be in a server where you're going up against a lot of other players who are constantly building barricades and trying to control the territory, or you may be in a server where nobody uses the barricades at all. So this is kind of something that is going to be situational. And the other thing you can also do is reset it. If you do happen to make a mistake, or maybe you just don't like the build you took, click the reset button in that top right corner, and you'll see that you can go ahead and reset it, but you can't do it again for another 30 days. So make sure if you reset it, you have everything planned out on what you want to do. Now, the way to do the research for the policies is you're going to need these prestige tokens. You can get them from the Dragon Trail, which is kind of the campaign, or the Behemoth Acolytes as well. If we go to where it says campaign, This is the Dragon Trail. You're just gonna be going in here and doing a bunch of these different levels. And every time you go ahead and complete a level, you'll see prestige increase. We'll get an extra 50 per hour. And then we'll have our AFK loot at the bottom right here where we can go ahead and claim it. And you can see how many different resources we generate over time. That is it. I hope you guys and girls enjoyed the video. Stay happy, stay safe, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.